Hey friends, hey family, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Crystal Blue. I do Christian content and I also do what's called the Word of the Day. I also have videos and shorts of me and my family having fun together, and I also have inspirational shorts and running fitness shorts. So if you like what you see in here, don't forget to like, subscribe, but most of all, share. For those of you returning, happy Wednesday. It's hump day. We're almost there. I kind of feel like in a way this week has kind of sort of been going by fast. I'm just ready for the long weekend. I got family coming in this weekend to hang out, so I'm just ready to relax for the long weekend. So if you guys have plans for the long weekend, let me know in the comments. So today we're going to be reading from the wonderful book of Proverbs that has so many wonderful nuggets of wisdom in them. And this one from Proverbs 26, it tickled me to death because I'm like, I think everybody can relate to this. It's Proverbs 26, verse 12. And it states, "Do you see a person wise in their own eyes? There is more hope for a fool than for them." And I just thought that was so funny because it makes me think of all the people I've ever met in my life that just thought they knew everything. Have you ever met a know it all? The person that thinks they have the answer to every single thing and they always think they're right and they feel like they're never wrong. I know everybody knows somebody like that. And you could even be related to somebody like that. I know I am. I have several family members who are like know it alls and think they know everything and that they're always right and everybody else is wrong. And I'm like, wow, that's a very interesting view that you have, but okay. In Proverbs, it says, the second part, there is more hope for a fool than for them. You can't possibly know everything there is to know. The book of Proverbs talks about wisdom and how to gain wisdom. I feel like people in this world, they think they know all of the worldly, earthly things, and they may be pretty bright. They may know all the things about earth and the world and just common sense, and may all have the book smarts. They might have all the book smarts in the world and just know about common sense stuff. But seeking wisdom first means seeking the Lord. And if they don't know how to do that, then they don't know anything. Period, point blank. There's more hope for a fool than for them. Because there are people that'll sit there and tell you all these things and what they know, and they'll swear up and down that they're right and you're wrong, and they know how this goes. And I'm like, that's great to know all these common basic facts and be book smart and all those good things. But if you haven't first sought out the Lord for wisdom, then you're a fool. And I don't say that in a mean way, but I'm just being honest because it says it right here. There's more hope for a fool than for a person who thinks they know everything. Because if you haven't sought the one and only true God who knows everything, you know nothing. So for me growing up, I had family members that were like those know-it-alls, kind of like a Brandy Smurf, if you will, if you ever watched the Smurfs growing up, that they just know everything. They kind of get annoying, they kind of get on your nerves. And I used to, not want to be around those people because they got on my nerves, if I'm being honest. But now after reading this proverb, I'm like, you know what? I just need to pray for my family members who are like this and my friends who are like this too. And just pray that, you know, they get off of their high horse with some of that all know it all stuff, humble themselves, and seek Him first. Because that's the first true way to wisdom is to seek Him. And if I pray for these people in my life who are acting this way, I pray that they're humbled a bit. I hope that they just realize, and just kind of come out of themselves. Or take their heads out of their butts, if you will. That's putting it nicely, and realize that you may know all there is to know about the world and books and science and all this stuff and politics. That's all well and good. But if you don't know anything about Him, you know nothing at all. So if you know somebody like this, or even if you are someone like this, I suggest you seek Him, read the Word, and those out there who know people like this, continue to pray for them. Because that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to love and pray for everyone because that's what He tells us to do. All right, I know this is kind of an interesting one, but again, this was Proverbs 26 and 12. I hope this encouraged you and blessed you and gave you some insight today. Like I always say, don't take my word for it, read it for yourself. I love you guys. And again, I hope this blessed you. And Lord willing, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.